when you meet somebody new and they ask, what do you do? How do you respond?
Well, it's it's a good question. Many people don't actually understand what I'm doing. Like
Yep.
I create mixed reality, augmented and virtual reality experiences, and they say, What's that?" So I think that the best way is to show them and to let them test one of these experiences.
Should we look at this avatar wood sprites?
Yeah, of course. So
So
yeah,
tell me what's happening here.
that project was one that I made to study and understand how the meta mixed reality SDK works in Unity. And also, I wanted to imagine how the future of movie watching could be. So at the same time,
Mm.
you are watching the movie and you can see it come through life with the spirits coming to your room, and you are able to touch them, or they can light up your arm. So it's fun.
Is this, what are we looking through here? What device?
So this is with Meta Quest 3.
Okay.
Because it has many of the latest features, as the depth sensor, which is useful for the occluding the virtual content behind and making it more believable. And also many capabilities such as body tracking, plane tracking. Uh, yeah, it's really powerful, but by the price it's really
Mm.
competitive.
Mm. Okay, great. Let's move on. I have another clip here. This portal clip. This looks quite similar. Is this using this? Is this using Meta also?
Yeah, it's also using the same SDK, and in this case, as I'm a big Portal fan, I wanted to adapt it to mixed reality, and it's really hard to do it because these headsets don't allow developers to access the camera data.
Mm-hmm.
So in this particular demo, it's a bit fake in the sense that I scanned my house beforehand and then aligned it virtually in the app. So
Mm.
everything looks like it's the virtual game,
Mm.
and you can shoot portals, see yourself with body tracking again.
Amazing. So, do you think in the near future they will bring out headsets which are completely open source with camera data?
Yeah, they mostly do it for privacy concerns. But like I mean, nowadays we are carrying a phone in the street all day long, and I think augmented reality won't really take off until we can access those
Yep.
cameras, and we can apply any algorithm, artificial intelligence. It can be much more powerful.
Yep. Do you think that day is coming soon?
Yeah, well,
Because
there's
it's in their best interest, right? To have more developers creating more applications.
exactly. There's actually one example of an European company that's making a headset. It's the Lynx R1, and I'm really interested into it. And but about the big companies such as Meta and Apple, we are still waiting to see their movement. So
Mm. Okay, moving on. So let's look at this Valencia 2032 AR vision concept. So this is you imagining the future.
exactly, yes,
Okay, tell me, what
that's
are we looking at?
yeah. So some time ago, I made here in my city in Valencia an experience using Immersal with holograms overlaid on top of buildings. Like you could see, for example, the timetable of the trains from the main train station, or the like the dates for a concert or promos. Like a bit reminds me of Blade Runner. I'm really big fan of it. This futuristic city. I think one really interesting case for augmented reality is in cultural heritage and tourism.
Mm.
You can show relevant information to people, or show how the like an ancient building looked in the past. And well, it's really, you can make everything with this kind of technology. That was using Immersal, because you can anchor the content in a really precise way, and that's helpful too. So yeah.
How many did you try other tools other than Immersal to achieve this?
Yeah, I actually tried the other VPS systems, such as the Niantic one or the Google one, and each one has its advantages and drawbacks. But in the case of Immersal, it's really flexible in the way that you can scan some place and then have it into the editor in just a matter of minutes. And you don't have to go through any submission process. That's not great for, for us.
Okay, so it was easy to use and everything worked.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, that's nice to hear. All right, now what's next? I'm looking at this Louis Vuitton uh,
Yeah,
AR video here. Is this in Paris and what's happening?
yeah. So this one was a big project for Louis Vuitton.
Oh, this is
Uh,
not Paris.
no, no. This actually Tokyo.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah, the campaign was released in multiple cities worldwide, and thanks to Immersal, we could display these really cool effects on top of the tower that otherwise wouldn't have been impossible.
Wow. Well, that is also really nice to hear. So, from Louis Vuitton and the agency's point of view, how did they, measure success and what did they think of it? Like, was it successful for them and why?
Yeah, I think it was successful. They could see the potential of using AR in with this scale that hasn't been done before. Because
Yeah.
like now, that nowadays there are many companies releasing these fake videos about
Yes.
like a huge a building covered by
Yes.
by a clothing or some monster over or something. But
But it's CGI.
exactly, that's CGI, and thanks to the VPS, we can do that in real time from the point of the view of the user. So it's really
That
really cool.
brings, yeah, that opens a whole new world.